I want to make a career in music and it's gonna be awesome. Let's write a book about it. If you're a little bit like me, you're gonna be often driven by new ideas until you realize that either they're bad, unrealistic, or they actually don't match your current goals. You might just lose 40 hours of your time before you actually realize that you should not have started that project in the first place. So here's a simple rule that I've been giving myself since a few months and proved itself to be pretty efficient. It's the 48 hours rule. What's the concept? Anytime you have a genius idea that comes to you from inspiration, and requires a lot of commitment on your part also, like writing a novel, starting a business, or, that kind of project that might come to your mind often, like it does to me. So regardless of how awesome the idea is, you need to wait at least 48 hours before you actually make a decision about it. Like I give myself a little buffer in time to really think of whether or not that project is worth my time. What you can do though is you can write it down, you can plan it out, keep it in mind. Like I put it in my bullet journal sometimes, I will put some ideas in my Evernote. So what do you do after 48 hours? You don't just jump in that project, not yet. Present your idea to someone that you trust and someone who knows you well. They might be in a good place to tell you if they think that project actually is realistic for you. Allow yourself also to take the time to finish the planning before you actually go and do the thing. So how does that rule really apply in your life? Because we know as people having ADHD, or maybe you don't have ADHD but you can identify with that, we have a lot of ideas, but it's really hard for us to judge of these ideas before we actually start doing them, and we might not really see how an idea could not work. Like it seems so obvious for us that, oh my god, this project is gonna rock. So it's really hard to refrain ourselves and like catch these moments that we have with ideas that are just totally unrealistic. When if the idea is new but triggers a sense of urgency in you, it's automatically suspicious. Another way to go about that would also be to choose someone that you know and you trust and see on a daily basis, ideally, to remind you of the rule whenever they feel like you're going in the wrong direction. Here's a few reasons why you should try to apply this rule in your life. It allows you to better plan your projects because you're actually allowing you some time to plan instead of jumping directly into doing phase, and you're just gonna have better results in the long run. I think it's gonna make you more confident also that you can actually achieve the projects that you start, because you're not gonna be in this constant starting something, never ending it pattern, if you know what I mean. You probably know what I mean. You're gonna keep only the projects that are really dear to you and really match your expectations. They won't just finish in the dump like most of the projects you had started in the past. I did follow this rule regarding my YouTube channel and it did work, actually. It did set me in the right mood and the right workflow to actually be able to accomplish that project that has been in my mind since years ongoing. I'm serious. I've been wanting to do YouTube for so long. The truck again. That's annoying. Having this rule really helped me out, plan things out before I actually started doing them. So I gave myself a month to build my YouTube channel and like prepare my content and find a workflow that will actually do it for me. Since I didn't jump in this project blindly, I ended up having something that worked and that I will be able to sustain for a long period of time. Also, on a side note, I think it's too often overlooked, but you can give yourself the right to relax and not do projects in this really serious way, and you have the right to do that kind of thing and do useless stuff that actually makes you feel good. Why not? What I mean by that is like some projects are just not meant to be finished, and it's okay. You need to make a distinction between the things that you want to accomplish, like in your life for real and the stuff that you just do because it makes you feel good. If I want to start a novel, I can start a novel if I want. I'm not like constrained unless I want to make a career out of it. But like if I just want to write one line per year, I can do it. Nobody cares. It's okay. You don't have to finish all of your projects for them to have a value for you, as long as they make you feel good. Since we've been talking about ADHD in this video, I would like to point you out to a channel that is called How to ADHD. The host is really adorable and they have so much like good info about ADD and ADHD. I strongly recommend that you go check it out if you struggle with the same problems that I do. If you already use a similar rule for yourself, or if you plan on using this one, I'd really love to hear about it in the comments down below. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and I see you next time. Ciao!